Welcome back to my 5 favorite people. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. Today we're going to be covering all things WPAY. It's going to be a complete WPAY video, no ulti, no TSYY. So if you guys like content like this, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. I'm not going to talk too much in the intro because we have a lot of stuff to go over. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So let me go ahead and share my screen so you guys should be able to see here in a second. Sweet. Okay. So here is a portfolio. Now I want to show you guys something. Now the title of this video, it is not clickbait. Whenever I told you guys, I literally said I invested $20,000 in WPAY. This is the exact video. And I want to show you guys. Here is my total account value. It's sitting literally, what is this, 20, 30 cents less than $21,000 in this account. And what kind of is just like the wow factor for me is that, yes, it is sitting at $21,000, but this is today. This is literally the 26th. If I take a look, you guys, look at this video. 2 weeks ago, I made a video talking about WPAY and how I invested $3,000 in WPAY. Look at this, 2 weeks ago. I'll show you guys. Look at the date. Look at this right here. 10/6/2025. I had $3,000. I was telling you guys what I invested into. You can see my total return. It was up 3%. I just think it's insane. My average account value or average cost was $53.84. So let me go ahead and go back and look what we're looking at now. $53.84, $53.65. So we have so much more money in, and now this is exactly how it looked. So I just think it's a huge achievement to get that $20,000 mark. I will be adding more into WPAY here in a couple of days. So if you guys want to see that actual buy, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and make sure you guys have post notifications turned on because I drop content every single day just like this. You guys are not going to miss it. But let's go ahead and talk about it. So as you guys can see, my total return now, I previously 2 weeks ago, I was up about 3%. We did take a nasty little dip in the market, but total return is down less than 0.50%. So we're looking good in the total return. Today's return, it's a Sunday, so it's in aftermarkets. But we finished Friday very nicely. We're up $530. You guys can see from the 1 week chart, like I said, we had that nasty little dip right there. This thing actually dropped below inception price. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, inception was listed 51.11. It dropped to 51. Okay, so it was like right there. Nope, it did drop. No, it's 52. I don't know. It was like right there either way. And we came close, but look at that. Look at that rebound. I think that's absolutely insane. And that's why I love the fact that WPAY has the leverage ability. Like it's the 1.2 times leverage. So meaning whenever this thing pays its dividends out every single week, unlike OT, it's actually able to recover that NAV. So it doesn't have that super capped upside. And that's one thing I do like about WPAY. Now we're going to be jumping ships here. I'm going to tell you guys the total return, getting some other stuff. But before I tell you guys my total return from dividends, what I do want to talk about is that WPAY actually just got some new funds released, and it's actually Roundhill themselves. They actually added some more weekly paying funds to their website. There's more weekly paying funds from Roundhill. Now let's go ahead and go over those. Now what you guys can do is come over here to our ETFs, come over here to weekly pay ETFs. And what is insane is that these actual ETFs, these weekly pay ETFs, also got added onto WPAY. So let's talk about them. First one, it's going to be Uber. You can see it is UBEW. We'll take a look at the charts here in a second. Now there's one that I'm actually very excited about, and I'll tell you guys here in a second. But Uber is one of them. Costco is another. Now this is one that I'm actually excited about. I'm so excited. I'm going to talk to you guys here about this in a second. But BABW, we have ARMW, and then there's another one. I forgot what the other one was. I can't even think about the top of my head. There was another one. I think there was 5. I just can't think of it. But BABW, you guys, this is going to be one that's me personally. Let me just pull the chart up. I want to show you guys. Let me show you something. I just want you guys to see just how well this thing has been performing. Okay, here we go. Look at this. So this right here is Alibaba, and the reason why I get so excited about you can call it BABA, whatever, BABW, whatever. Alibaba's chart is because I at one point tried to do drop shipping, and if you guys know what drop shipping is, you're pretty much getting it from like some type of like wholesaler or some type of Chinese seller. They're selling it somewhere, and you can buy it in a big, large quantity, or you can place the orders directly to them and it gets shipped out to the consumer. And I've been using it for a while, and this was huge back around the Corona time, the Corona-19 time. And I just remember like looking back like 5 years ago, just look how much it's been having a nice little run. Like this thing's been doing well. I mean, we go back to, what was this, 2021? Look at this thing. This thing was performing so well. This is when everyone was using Alibaba. I'm talking literally there was drop shippers being made out of thin air. People were making they were just creating their product somewhere, and then they were listing it. People were buying it. It was insane. And I think it's crazy to see the way everything is turning around. This stock's actually been performing well, even though it did drop so much after the Corona time happened. It's been pulling its way back up, and it's steadily making its way back. I mean, we take a look at the 1 month chart. It's been performing pretty well. And the fact that it did get added to WPAY, look at that. The year to date, we're up 100% for the year to date. That is amazing. But this is one weekly pay that I'm actually very excited about. There are some other ones that were added, like for example, Uber, ARM that was added. I actually don't even know what ARM is. Or do I? Do I know what ARM is? I probably do. I probably don't know what it is off the top of my head. Costco is a good one as well. I mean, this one's, if you take a look at the chart for Costco, this one's been having a straight uptrend. Like if I take a look at Costco, yeah, there's Costco. Look at this one. If I take a look at the 1 year chart, the 5 year, this one has a straight uptrend. So this was a great addition added on to WPAY. I don't even know what ARM is. No, not ARMW. ARM stock price. This Arm and Hammer? Semiconductor. No, this is not Arm and Hammer. Yeah, see, I need to learn a little about my ARM. I actually didn't know what ARM was off the top of my head. So, I mean, this is one that did get added to WPAY's total. You guys know WPAY is like a big universe of ETFs, but I'll learn a little bit more on that. Once I learn a little more, I'll come back to you guys on that. But as you can see, that's what I want to add in. There were a couple of different funds that were added to WPAY. We will talk about them later. We'll go individually into them. Now, I don't plan on investing into them, into the single weekly paying ETFs that just got added, like for example the Uber, ARM, the Costco, Alibaba. I don't plan on investing into those weekly paying ETFs individually. I plan on just staying into WPAY, so that way I can just get the upside potential from all of those, and a little downside potential whenever it comes down to it as well. But what I will say is I did actually buy into HOOW. Now that actually is from Round Hill, and that is one of the funds that is included into WPAY, and it's been performing very well. Now I know I said this wasn't a video about anything else but WPAY, but this one has been performing very well, and it is in WPAY's actual total performance. Now let's hop on over to the actual dividends that I have received from WPAY. You guys can see this is my actual tracker. If you guys are interested in getting this tracker, link is going to be right here at the top or right here at the top. Go ahead and check it out. You guys can actually watch that video. I'll walk through exactly how to use the spreadsheet, how to input it, how you guys can keep track of your dividends, your weekly, your monthly. And I know some of these people, you guys got the quarterly dividends, but everything is there. If you guys want to actually input, and let's say you don't have the same holdings that I have, maybe you don't have Ulti, maybe you have XPay, you guys can simply just take this right here, do a little Control C. You're gonna move over to the next column, Control V, and then type in whatever stock that is that you hold. If it is XPay, it will actually update, not XPay, it actually will update exactly to your holdings. You guys can put exactly how much you hold. Maybe you hold 247.31. Boom, look at that. Let's say your average cost is 53.22. Boom, it updates exactly to your current value. It updates exactly how much you're gonna make in monthly dividends, and it keeps track of it. So pretty cool spreadsheet. If you guys are interested, I definitely recommend checking it out. I had a video up there linked. But for the actual dividends right here, we're gonna go over to distributions. Now, WPAY has been paying pretty nicely. Now, it hasn't been too consistent, but I can't complain about the consistency because it's been paying very high. Now, if you guys remember my older videos back when I actually got paid my first dividend, I said if WPAY can hold that 50% distribution, I was a happy camper. This thing has been holding over 50% a long time now. Look at this, 51, 88, 73, 85, 73. If we take a look over at the website, we can see the distribution rate is sitting at 71% right now. I don't think anyone's complaining. I mean, even though it's a little bit inconsistent, I don't think no one's complaining about this yield. Now, my most recent payment that I actually received from WPAY was that 73 cents. This was October 23rd. I was holding a total of 387 shares, and it paid out a weekly total of $284. Now, if we take the total amount that I've been holding from WPAY, you guys can see my total return that I've received from dividends is $518. And if we take into account exactly how much I'm up right now, and my total return from WPAY, even though I did make $530 Friday, I am still down on my total return, but you guys can see here's the total return compared to the dividends. I am still in the green, so this is a great investment so far. I know a lot of you guys are saying you're holding $20,000 in a fund and you only made $500. That just doesn't seem right. I want you guys to also take into account we didn't get real dividend payments until literally the 15th of this month. I mean, if you count 20 shares, 55 shares, 56 shares, it's not really much. I mean, this is when I was holding like $3,000, making $10. I mean, it was not much. Now we are talking, some numbers now. Now we're holding $20,000 in the account for WPAY. We're getting paid $284 every single week if it does stay around that 73 cents range. I mean, if we multiply this right here, if we just take, we're going to take this number right here, equals this, and let's multiply, I always suck at doing this, multiply this times 52. If we were to take if it were to stay the same, the dividends were to stay the same for WPAY, and it paid the exact same amount, 73 cents, and I didn't actually add any drip, it just stayed the same. We multiply this times 52, I would make $14,000 in one singular year from WPAY. Now that is just speculation, and that is not going to happen because first off, I have 100% drip on, so my shares are going to be just increasing, and also the dividend probably won't stay the same. So yeah, just to keep in mind, I just want to let you guys know. Nothing that I say is financial advice. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, but this is exactly what I made from WPAY. And I mean, besides that, that's going to pretty much do it for the video. I wanted to keep it pretty short and simple, let you guys know that it is the update, because I always like to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. 2 weeks ago, we were holding $3,000 in WPAY, and this week we're now holding $21,000. Here in about 3 days, I'm going to add another $5,000. I actually can show you guys exactly what I plan on buying here soon. Here are my 4 positions that I do plan on picking up. This will probably be October 28th, October 29th. These are the exact position I'm picking up. I'm going to pick up 100 shares of WPAY. Don't mind the current price. It's going to cost me about $5,200. This is taking a 3-month trailing dividend average, but I'm expected to make $309 per month just adding on this actual payment. This is not including my total. It's just including if I were to just purchase this from zero, I would make it $309 per month off of this right here. So next is Chippy. I have been wanting to add into my actual Chippy position. I'm just going to add in 50 shares right here. It's going to cost a little bit under $3,000. You guys can see it's going to provide a dividend about a little less than $100 a month. Now this is the one that I'm excited for. I've been telling you guys for a while now. I have been wanting to buy into HOOW. I'm going to be picking up 100 shares of HOOW for a total paid cost of about $7,000, and it's going to provide me about $730 per month. Now that's keeping the actual trailing dividend. I gotta make sure that's actually correct. I'll have to check that one actually. Let me see. While we're on the screen, I can just do it on the screen while I'm with you guys. I want to see what the most recent dividend payment was for HOOW. Yeah, see, it's a little inconsistent because you guys can see the most recent payment. It's taken. Oh, wrong one. It's taken the average in consideration. So the most recent average. That's been ran was $1.83, but the most recent payment was 85 cents. Because if you take, $1.82, $2.18, $1.48, and then you go all the way down to 85 cents, it's a little inconsistent. But I'm not going to necessarily say this is exactly how much I will receive, but just keep that in mind. And then I do want to add to my QQQI position. I want to get this fund to at least $2,000 total. And this should be my core holding, but I've been lacking on it, so it'll provide about $15 a month. This is a monthly paying fund. But yeah, that's going to pretty much do it for the video. Let me go ahead and close this out. Hope I didn't keep you guys for too long. I know it is NFL Sunday, so I didn't want to make it too long of a video. I just want to just update you guys on what the portfolio is looking like. Hopefully, everyone that is holding WPAY, you guys are in the green. Even if you guys bought in a week ago, you guys should be in the green or very close to the green. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel so you can get more content and exactly stay up to date with my WPAY actual transactions, how much I make, and also my losses. Take care, you guys, and I will see you guys here soon. Go Cowboys.